Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I am Definitely Love. Today I want to talk about something that has nothing to do with video games, but everything to do with real life and, a little bit to do with video games. But I felt like doing a video that was a commentary that we just hang out and talk, and we talk about some things. And one of the things I wanted to talk about was guns. So a lot of what I do on my channel is videos about guns in Destiny, guns in the Division, guns in other games. General gameplay with guns, strategies, because I like shooters. I like games where you're shooting guns. I like to shoot things in video games. It's a lot of fun. But that begs the question, and I wondered a lot of times about YouTubers too, and I think, have you ever fired a real gun? So that's a question I wanted to talk about today. Yes, I have fired real guns multiple times. Do I own real guns? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not going to tell you. But I do live in Alabama. In Alabama, we have pretty lenient firearm laws. You can carry a gun, just straight up carry it, as long as it's not concealed. And you don't have to have a permit. You don't have to have anything. Just carry it on your hip. You're good to go. There's certain places you can't go into with a gun, but you can definitely have a gun. And all you got to do is buy it. They usually just do a little background check. And there you go. There's your gun. They literally hand them out at the hospital when you're born. They're like, here's your baby, here's your gun. No, I'm just kidding. That's Texas. That's what Texas does. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, I have fired a real gun in real life. Now, let's talk about the guns that I've fired. So, I've fired some pistols, and I've fired some shotguns. That's the two things that I have fired. And I'm trying to think if I fired anything else. I don't think I've ever really shot a rifle. I'm not into hunting. A lot of people in my area, part of the country, really like hunting. I don't like hunting. I don't think it's fun. I think it's boring. So I've never been hunting. Never been interested in it. Never been there. What I have done is fired guns either on property out in the country or fired guns at a shooting range. Both of which are very fun. The first time, I can't remember when the first time was I fired a gun, but the times I can remember, we went skeet shooting with a shotgun. That's a lot of fun. Like, you just throw a clay, it's called a clay pigeon. You throw it up in the air, and then you shoot it with a shotgun. If you're a good shot, you hit it. If you're not a good shot, you miss. So that's what I've done with a shotgun. I can't remember what kind of shotgun it was. It was a double barrel. Just, boom, you pull the trigger twice, it fires twice, and you're empty, and then you just reload it. So you get 2 shots to hit the clay pigeon. Somebody just throws it in the air, or you have a little machine that shoots it. And that's how that works. It was a lot of fun. It's something you see and you're like, that looks stupid. Why is that fun? And then you do it and you're like, this is a lot of fun. Like, firing guns, it's such a, I don't know if visceral is the right word, but it's just such an experience of, like, just, it feels physical. So you're like, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. And it's not, you don't expect it to be as much fun as it is. And it's just a lot of fun. You see it, you see somebody on video doing it, you're like, man, that doesn't look so fun. And then you do it and you're like, this is fun. It's a lot of fun. Especially once you get used to it, get used to the recoil, get used to how it works. It's a lot of fun. The other guns that I have fired are pistols. A couple of my friends of mine have pistols. I fired some 9mm. I've fired some 380s. I've fired some 22s. I've fired some, I think I fired a 45. I'm not real sure. I don't think, maybe not. But anyway, firing a pistol, very different. Very different from a shotgun. Because a shotgun, you have your shoulder to hold it. You're looking down the sights with your eyes, like your cheeks against the gun. It's a lot different than firing a pistol. A pistol in video games seems very easy. You're like, I can fire a pistol. It's not bad at all. Fire a pistol in real life, it takes a lot of muscle memory, a lot of experience to get good at it. Because the kick, depending on the caliber of your gun, the kick is very, very different. And just depending on the gun. My friend, he has a Bursa that is a 380. And it is so silky smooth to fire. Now, 380 is not a very high power round. It's more powerful than a 22, not as powerful as a 9mm. But it's so silky smooth, just the gun and the action and how it fires. It's not a very expensive gun, and he's kept it for a long time just because it shoots so good and he's so used to it. And I fired, it's really easy to shoot. Like, the recoil is not too bad. The trigger action's nice. It's very, very nice. So that's the easiest pistol I've ever fired. I have fired a 9mm. It was a CC75B, I think. And that gun was not difficult to shoot, but definitely stronger. The 9mm, you would fire it, and the trigger was heavy. It had a heavy trigger, and you would I didn't know the gun well enough to predict when the trigger was going to break, which means when the hammer drops from pulling the trigger. So each round was like a surprise in a way, and it's got a good bit of kick, not a massive amount of kick, but a good bit, and it's a heavy gun. So it's you fire it and the gun will shoot up in your hand, and once you get used to it, you'll have a lot more control of it. But firing it for the first time was like, whoa, it's kind of hard to control this. So that was a 9mm. 45 is even worse because they're heavy rounds, heavy rounds. So, and then like a Desert Eagle 50, what is it, 50 caliber or something? I don't know what the caliber is. I may be just an idiot, but something like a Desert Eagle. Good luck, sir. You better know what you're doing, because you see them in video games. You're like, oh, it sounds cool, it's awesome, it's big and bad. I want one of those. No, you really don't. You really don't. They're hard to shoot. I imagine they're in them. I don't know. I imagine, but just judging on my experience with other guns, it seems like those would be pretty difficult. So anyway, guys, that's my experience with pistols and shotguns and real guns, and then relating them to kind of the video games, I guess. But I wanted to talk about it. Let me know what you guys think. If you ever fired a gun, what's your favorite gun to shoot in real life, and what's your favorite gun to shoot in a video game, like any video game? Let me know in the comments. What video game gun would you like to fire in real life? That's a cool one. I always have enjoyed that. What would you like to find in real life and go to like a range or something and shoot it? So let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think, guys. I really appreciate you watching. I am Death from Above. I'm gonna get out of here. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. And I will see you next time. See you. Bye.